Yesterday, we had a very fruitful session. We hosted 8 leading universities and institutions in Ireland on this virtual platform. And many students got the opportunity to interact with the representatives from the universities, identify the programs of their interest. And today also, we have another 7 universities and institutions featuring on this day. We are hosting them. And as you know, Ad hoc, one of the leading consultants in India we are focusing on the Irish education, and we have been sending so many students. More than 3,000 students have already gone to the various universities in abroad and in Ireland in particular, and who have build their career, build their future. And our founders who founded this Ad hoc, they went to Ireland for higher studies, understood the difficulties and the challenges, and it was their initiative that this company was formed. And so we know the challenges, and so we help the students to navigate these difficulties in a truthful and transparent manner. As an academician and researcher, having interacted with so many students over the past 30 years or so, I have found so many students have been misguided. So many students have gone to places and universities by the wrong advice of many of the consultants and counselors. So in that context, I too found Ad hoc to be very trustworthy, and that's why I too am associated with Ad hoc. And so we have many branches in Kerala and in India, and around 13 branches we have an office in Dublin, 24. And we not only just support the students for their getting their admission and visa processing, but we also receive them at the airport and help them and guide them further after reaching Ireland as well, since we have our people there in Ireland. So with this introductory note, we are happy to have the DCU representative, Jasmeen Kaur, today to present the programs and the opportunities that we have at Dublin City University. As you know, as some of you know, Dublin City University is also one of the leading universities in Ireland. Its QS ranking is high QS ranking below 500. And also, this university focuses on education, research, and innovation. And it's a top-ranked university, and it's relatively new compared to the many other old universities that we have in Ireland. And so it's sometimes considered as one of the world's leading young universities. So there are so many programs, so many cutting-edge technology programs which are tailor-made in consultation with the industry in order to ensure that the students have a bright future. So without taking much of Jasmeen's time, let me hand over the session to Jasmeen. Over to you, Jasmeen. Yeah, please go ahead.
Thank you, Dr. Santosh. That was a lovely, brief introduction. And I think you've just covered the essence of DCU, one of the leading modern universities, cutting edge courses, industry focus. So that is what our USP is. So firstly, a very warm good morning to each one of you, for taking out time early in the morning, getting up from your beds and, coming for the session. So thank you for that. So I am Jasmeen Kaur. I am Senior Regional Advisor, India and South Asia for Dublin City University. And I've been associated with the university for more than 6 years now. Can I share my screen, if that's okay? I'm just take a brief.
Sure.
So, to talk about our university. So there you go, Dublin City University. As the name says, Dublin. So we are located in north of Dublin, which is approximately 5 minutes walk from the city center. So who we are, it's a small map where we are. So we're very close to the university, around, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes by grab from the university. And we have more than 20,000 plus students, 17% international students, and we have 5 academic faculties. So we have Faculty of Engineering and Computing, Science and Health, DCU Business School, Humanities and Social Science, and Institute of Education. A DCU Business School is a triple accredited university. So we are ASSP, AMBA, and INICIO. Only top 1% of the universities worldwide are triple accredited. So we are so we recently got a triple accreditation last year itself. So we've been in that league now. So that is another achievement for us, which talks about our teaching and research excellence. We offer more than 60 plus undergraduate programs and around 50 postgraduate programs for our international students. Why DCU? So we are a young university. So we are under 50-year-old university, a very modern university. We have strong industrial partnerships. So if you see most of the courses at undergraduate level, it includes a 6 or a 9 month of a paid internship, which is usually part of the year 3 structure. And for master's courses in the last semesters, students get an option to work with companies to get the practical hands of information, to get hands on of experience. We've been ranked at top young university in Ireland. So as per the HEA, Higher Education Authority ranking, we've been ranked in the top 1% of the universities where students manage to get a job within 3 to 6 months of the course completion. Employability, it's a huge cost we all are spending in. So the first thing that comes in mind, that what is the ROI? So that's where we shine. That is one of our USPs, I would say. Our courses are also designed in a way that it's very industrial oriented. The QS ranking talks about our employability, and then our USP, I would say, is the proximity where we are. And Dublin is a hub. It's called the Silicon Valley of Europe. So there are a lot of financial companies, IT companies, computing companies, biotech, pharma. They all have plenty of working opportunities there in the city. Employability and graduate outcomes, as mentioned, first in Ireland for a graduate employment and 23rd in the world as per the QS ranking, and 96% of our students are employed within 6 months of the graduation course completions. To give you a little brief about the undergraduate courses, so we have wide range of courses in Bachelor of Engineering. So we offer electronic and computer engineering, mechatronics, biomedical engineering, mechanical and manufacturing engineering. All are 4-year courses, which includes internship of 6 months in the 3rd year. Bachelor of Science, we have computer science, we have data science, and we have computing of business. Again, it includes a 6 to 9 month of an internship in 3rd year, year 3. That's an option. That's the Faculty of Engineering and Computing. In the other faculties, the popular one is Bachelor of Business Studies, something a little similar to BCom or BBA. Then we also have a specialization in accounting and finance. We have a specific course in digital business and innovation. That falls under our DCU Business School. And we also offer in other wide areas like chemical and pharmaceutical sciences, psychology, journalism, international relations. Then we have biotech also, cell biology also. So we have a wide range of courses under undergraduate programs. We were the first universities who've introduced the concept of intra, the 6 months internship. We were the first university to actually introduce that concept in the undergraduate level. That is where, it says that, our courses is designed keeping in mind the industry requirements and employability. That's the ROI that our students really expect from studying from our universities. Postgraduate courses in the Faculty of Engineering and Computing. The most popular one is Masters in Computing, in which we offer 4 different specializations. So we have data analytics, artificial intelligence, secure software engineering, natural language processing. That's the specialization under Masters in Computing that we offer. Again, it's a 1-year course with 3 semesters. So suppose if you pick data analytics as a specialization, you'll have some modules in SEM 1, some electives in SEM 2, and the last semester, there are 2 modules where you get an option to work with companies in terms of consultancy projects. So, we form groups, we assign them projects, companies, and they work with them on a hands-on basis. The other popular course is MNG in Electronic and Computer Engineering. under which we offer 5 different specializations. So we have IoT, nanotechnology, image processing and analysis, advanced data networks, and semiconductor and plasma technology. We also offer a master's in mechanical and manufacturing engineering with 4 different specializations. The most popular among the Indian students for us is biomedical engineering. So it falls under a mechanical and manufacturing engineering branch. So we also offer, and there are plenty of options in biomedical or biopharmaceutical sciences as terms of the employment in Dublin. We also have a master's in electronic and computer technology with IoT as a specialization. So if you're looking for a career in IoTs, that's something really booming in Ireland. So we also have a specific tailor-made course for electronic and computer technology with IoT as a specialization. All courses, 1-year masters, where you, in the 3rd semester, you have an option to work with companies to get the practical hands of information. DCU Business School, as I mentioned, we are a triple accredited business school. The most popular one is MSc Management Business. MSc Management Business is something that is it's a combination of technology and management. So it's basically meant for students who are from non-management background, specifically from an engineering background, looking for an engineering management kind of a career. So that's specifically for those students, something a little similar to business analytics. It has a placement record of more than 97% because, the modules that we offer, because of the combination of technology and management, and that's where majorly, there is employment in these areas. So that is our one of the strongest courses in the business school. Then we also have a master's in finance. Finance is something that's been really booming, and a lot of opportunities there. We offer 2 specializations in finance. One is risk management and one is sustainable and innovative finance, which is similar to fintech. So there are 2 specializations offered under a master's in finance. We have a digital marketing course. So that is a 100% practically oriented course for us. The students work with 8 to 10 clients for the entire year on the project basis to get the practical hands of information. A very strong course for us, in which we require prior experience in marketing to qualify for a digital marketing course. We also have a management ops and supply chain. Again, something that's doing really well for us, which includes practical element. It includes the consultancy project in the last semester. We also have masters in global management. That is something very similar to international business. It's a 1-year course with 2 semesters. So you have an option. Either you can complete 2 semesters at Dublin City University, or we are partnered with universities in Canada or in Amsterdam. So you can do a 1 semester abroad option as well. The last other ones is international accounting and business. This holds a professional accreditation. So we give 6 levels exemptions from 6 levels of ACC and 3 from Chartered Accountants of Ireland. So that's a professional accredited course for us, international accounting and business. And the last one in business school is human resource management, which is again a CIPD accredited course for us, where we prefer students from the management background itself with some kind of prior experience in human resource management. So these are the wide courses in business school that we offer to our international students. The next faculty is Faculty of Science and Health. In Faculty of Science and Health, the popular ones for us is biotherapeutics. We also have a bioprocess engineering that is similar to industrial biotechnology. So if you're looking for a master's in specific in areas of biotech, you can look for biotherapeutics, or you can look for bioprocess engineering. We also have a master's in diagnostics and precision medicine. That is something related to cancer study. That's another specialization that we offer in this area. If you're interested for options in psychology, we have a master's in psychology. It says conversion, but don't confuse yourself with the word conversion. The reason we say conversion is because we accept international qualifications for that. You still need to have an undergrad in psychology to qualify for a master in psychology course. And, we need a first division there. So we have in psychology, we have 2 options, psychology conversion, or we also have psychology and well-being. We have a master's in financial mathematics. Again, it's a very strong course, it gives you a career in financial engineering. It has a very strong career opportunity. So anybody from background of engineering, maths, stats, they're eligible for the financial mathematics course. That's a strong course that you can actually look forward for. The next faculty is Faculty of Humanities and Social Science. So we have 3 schools under this faculty. I've just mentioned the courses that's a little popular in Indian students. So our School of Communication is ranked in top 10 School of Communications as per the QS ranking. That's where we shine. The popular courses, we have Public Relations and Strategic Communication, we have Journalism, we have Science and Health Communication as well. We also have Documentary Practice in the School of Communications. We have Public Policy, International Security and Conflict Studies, and we have LLM. In LLM, we offer a general LLM, or we offer an LLM in security, pricing, and crime. We have LLM in human rights. So we have 2-3 specializations or a general LLM pathway as well. All our courses, again, 1-year masters, where in the last semester, you have an option to work with people to get the practical hands of information. SST, that's what we call it, Student Support and Development. So as an international student, it's a very big decision that you're making, it's a good amount of money that you're investing. So, what kind of support from a university you expect being an international student. So Student Advice Center is where we conduct various workshops in academic skills. So if you, even as a part of the structure, even as a part of the course, after completion or any of the lectures, you feel that you need some extra support in terms of tutorials, please get in touch with SSD. They have various workshops in academic skills. Then, they give you general advice if you feel homesick or you have a culture shock. We have counselors. It's walk-in, but you can also book a prior appointment for that. They'll help you with personal counseling, or even in terms of culture shock, and if you need some help to settle around that country, in that area, they can even assign you buddies, somebody from senior from you. You can probably, that would be a point of contact also for you. We have doctors and nurses on campus. We have an interfaith center also on campus. So we have a church, a gurdwara, and mandir on campus itself. Students Union, that's the U building we call. That's the hub. It's always buzzing. It's where you sit after your classes, you chit chat, you do your projects, you be with other students. So that's the heart of DCU. So, and we have an amazing sports facilities also on campus. Our swimming pool is the largest in Dublin, and we have you name a sport, it's there on a campus. So we have amazing sporting facilities also on campus. Accommodations, we have on-campus accommodations. So we have a separate block of undergraduates, and we have a separate block of postgraduate students. It average 6,500 euros per year is what an average accommodation cost is. We have all the options. We have single study rooms, on-suite, shared, private spacing. And if you're looking for on-campus accommodations for the coming intake, the applications will start on 1st of April, and it's a 2-month window. And we have a on-campus accommodation, like a separate portal. So you need to go on the website and apply for the portal accommodations rooms directly. Scholarships. So in terms of our fees, tuition fees, so for postgraduate, it varies in the bracket of 17 to 25,000 euros. So for Faculty of Engineering and Computing, courses like Masters in Computing, Electronic Computer Technology, Mechanical, the tuition fees is 25,000 euros. But we have a specific scholarship for FEC students, which is in the bracket of 2,000 to 6,000 euros. It is an automatic scholarship, absolutely based on academic merit, like the entire application pack that you submit along with the application. You don't need to make any separate application. If you're eligible for scholarship, it will be mentioned in the offer letter. So with scholarship, the tuition fees is reduced to 19,000 euros approximately. For business school, the tuition fees is roughly in the bracket of 18 to 19,000 euros. And in that department, we offer a scholarship of around 1,400 euros. That's called the DCU Business School Scholarships. Again, you don't need to make any application for that. If you're eligible for it, you will automatically get an update on the offer letter itself. For the other faculty, Faculty of Science and Health and Faculty of Humanities and Social Science, we have a 2,000 euros merit scholarship. The process is absolutely similar, no separate application. And if it's there, you will receive a separate email for the merit scholarship. And the tuition fees for this faculty is in the bracket of 15,000 euros. Apart from that, there's an external scholarship that's offered by Irish government. That's called Government of Ireland Scholarship, which gives you a partial or 100 tuition fee waiver. It's a separate application. We as a university have really no role in that. You need to have an offer letter from DCU to apply for that scholarship, and it's an online application, it's a separate portal. So you can just put it on Google and you can look about that scholarship as well. Applying to Dublin City Universities, it's an online application. If you have Dr. Santosh here, he and his team will assist you with the entire application. So be in touch with them. They are our preferred partners, and they are one of the leading consultants. They're pretty well versed with applications, so they'll assist you with that. In terms of entry requirements for postgraduate courses, we need first division, and we do not accept more than 3 backlogs. So we need first division, and for computing is on a higher side, so first division, first class, first division, and for supply and logistics, again, first class, first division is what we look for. So minimum 60 plus, but for computing and for ops and supply chain, 70% is our entry requirement. We accept English language, IELTS 6.5 overall with no band less than 6.0. But for business school courses, we need 6.5 in writing and speaking as well. We also accept TOEFL. If you're really looking for September coming intake, and if you haven't given your IELTS yet, so I would recommend you to go for either IELTS, TOEFL, or PT, and not really DT if you haven't done that yet. These are some important links. So the first one will help you to look for scholarships and all. The email ID Global Recruitment is where you can reach us directly. That's the link for Postgraduate Hub and Undergraduate Hub. And you can always follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook for more details on that. So that is majorly, I would say, the crux about DCU. We've talked about why DCU and rankings. I am happy to take if we have any specific questions, and I'm happy to take that. But if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me directly as well. That's my email ID there.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Jasmeen, for that detailed presentation about DCU. Yeah, as Jasmeen just mentioned, they have the Faculty of Engineering and Computing, the Faculty of Science and Health, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, and then to DCU Business School, DCE Institute of Education, and also many schools and many programs under each of these faculties and schools. So there are a lot of cutting-edge programs which are tailor-made to make you employable. And so definitely, and also the fees is also quite reasonable, and they offer scholarships. So DCU is quite a good option. And before taking, some of you are posting the questions, you can post it on the chat or you can unmute and ask. But before that, I would also just like to mention why Ireland. Ireland is not just a welcoming and warm and friendly country, but it is one of the countries where a lot of things are happening, with a very good economy, growing economy, with a lot of companies coming and setting up their production units and manufacturing units in Ireland because of the corporate tax is less. So this generates a lot of employment. They need a lot of people, and so the country has identified the skills which are in shortage there, and that's called as the critical skills. And whether it's computing or whether it's pharma or whether it's healthcare or finance, all these are critical skill areas. And once these universities, they discuss with the government and with the industry and identify programs in such a way that it fills this gap of critical skills. So that's why when students from India, they go to Ireland and do this particular program, there is a lot of opportunity for them to get a job. And after 21 months, you have also an opportunity to become a permanent resident if you're working there in the critical skills. And also Ireland is one of the only English-speaking country, so you don't have to go and learn another language to thrive there, to get a part-time job. So you just need English. So that's another advantage. And above all, so all the programs which Jasmeen was mentioning, and most of the postgraduate programs which are being offered in Ireland are all one-year programs. Okay, so that's also an attraction, major attraction, because they have designed the curriculum in such a way that it is divided into 3 semesters. And in these 3 semesters, you cover almost everything that is required in a 2-year program. And so the attraction from the perspective of the student is that you need to pay the fees only for 1 year. So you pay the fees only for 1 year. So it's a cost effective. It's an investment, and the return of investment is very good, because you have a possibility of getting a very good job. And even while studying there, you have opportunity to do part-time jobs. And after getting a job, so you can even become a permanent resident there. And as you know, almost all the major companies in IT, pharma, they have their units. Some of them have their global headquarters. Some of them have their European headquarters in Ireland. Yeah, so that's all. That's a lot of attraction to choose Ireland as a destination, study destination, to secure a bright future. And again, before taking your questions, I would again just would like to remind you, and we at Ad Hoc, we are specialists in sending students, helping them, not just sending them, actually helping them, guiding them in securing the admission, preparing the application, and then getting the visa, because a lot of documentation is required. We have expert counselors, experienced people who are well versed in this, and we have done this for so many students, and we have seen the smiles on the face of so many. And so for us, it's a joy to serve you free of cost. We don't charge anything, because we have a direct relationship with universities like DCU and other universities. We have an MOU with them, and so we can do the processing for you, and directly submit your application and things like that. Okay, so with this, I will let's take some of the questions. You can unmute yourself and ask the questions, or you can ask the questions. You can post it here in the chat box as well. So there is one question that has come up. What area does an MSc in psychology conversion focus on?
All right. So, as I said, MSc psychology conversion, again, don't confuse yourself by the word conversion. We still need our undergrad in psychology for that. And this course is fully accredited by the Psychological Society of Ireland. So there are, I mean, in terms of the course structure, if you're probably asking for it, it's a psychology, it's an overview in terms. So we have modules including biological base of behavior, developmental lifespan psychology, cognitive psychology, research design, and methods. So that's what overly we covered at, and it's like 20 to 30 hours per week each semester. That's what broadly the course is designed at. And our USP is the accreditation. So it's accredited by the Psychological Society of Ireland. That's another USP with us.
All right.
I hope that answers. Yeah.
Yeah, is it clear? If not,
yeah, if you need any specific information, or you just let me know.
Yeah, and you can reach out to us, so we can also connect with them and find out if you are looking for a specific program,
Yeah.
or with your profile, if you're planning for studies, what would be the right program that is suitable for you. And also for all the programs, the modules, the syllabus is there on their website. You can go through that as well. And Venisha has raised her hand. Is there anything that you would like to ask?
Yes, Dr. Santosh. First of all, thank you so much for arranging this up. It's very helpful. And hi, Jasmeen. This is Venisha. Thank you so much for the comprehensive presentation. I've applied for MS in Global Management, specializing in digital disruption. I've accepted the offer also. I've got this 2,000 euros of scholarship, the merit scholarship. However, I would like to hear if there is any other scholarship that I could look out for, like the government of Ireland scholarship or anything else.
Yes, so thanks, Vinisha, for that. So as I said, that from the university level, that's the only scholarship that we offer to international student. But yes,
Am I
you
audible?
are, yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Doctor. Yes.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
go ahead, Jasmeen.
Yeah.
You can answer, yeah.
Yeah, so I was saying,
Yeah, I
Vinisha,
can hear you.
I can say you. So
Yes, I can hear you. Yep.
from the university end, that's the only scholarship that we offer to an international student. But yes, that's the external scholarship. That's called Government of Ireland Scholarship. You are eligible to apply for that. So we as a university have really no role in that. It's like a separate process and application altogether. But you can just go on the website. It's a separate application form. So some questions needs to be answered. So you can apply for that external scholarship. But it's a very, very competitive scholarship because it's for all the students who are coming to Irish. Everybody can apply. And it's not only for postgrad, it's for undergrad, postgrad, and research. So it's one of the competitive scholarship. But yes, you are, free to apply for that scholarship.
Okay. I have a small doubt. I'm going to ask this on behalf of my friend here. My friend had applied for M engineering and electronic and computer engineering. He got the offer as well. The conditional offer says the actual tuition fee is 25k euros, out of which the scholarship is 5,900, the scholarship fee deduction. This is the conditional offer, but he had already received the firm offer in the same DCU's portal, which has no scholarship at all.
Now, yeah.
And he's able to take a decision only for the firm offer.
Yeah.
Anything that we could do about it, like about the scholarship and all?
Yeah. So, I mean, if he's awarded the scholarship of 5,900 euros, he's definitely eligible for that, even with the firm offer letter. So that scholarship is awarded to him. I mean, I'm not ideally that should be mentioned in the firm offer letter also. So there must be some error from the admissions team. So you can ask him to write it back to me, and we can get him a offer letter issued with the firm one. But he definitely got the scholarship of 5,900 euros.
Yeah. Thank you, Jasmeen.
All right.
And there are a few other questions about the nursing program. Is
Yes.
is the BSc nursing program available in DCU?
Yes, we do offer an undergraduate nursing.
It's a four-year honors
It's
program,
a
right?
4-year honors program. Yes, we do offer undergrad, and we are still open for September intake for BSc nursing.
Okay. So that was a question from Andrea Bino. And then there is a question from Abhishek. Can a BVOC degree graduate student apply for masters in Ireland?
Sorry, which graduate?
BVOC,
Vocational
vocational
studies.
bachelor's,
Yeah,
BVOC.
vocational studies. So I mean, you can apply for a MSc Management Business course with us. That's the only option that you can look forward for. But since it's a vocational study, so we look up at the overall transcripts, we see what you've studied under that. So it's never a no. you can always apply Ireland as a destination. They are very open for applications, and they always keep the hands open for international students. So you always free to apply, but obviously for this very specific courses, not for a wide range of courses that you can look forward for. So with us, you can try for MSc Management Business. That's the option that you can look at.
Yeah. Thank you. And I hope that has answered your question, Abhishek. And now there is another question regarding MSc Psychology. What are the career paths available for this MSc Psychology?
So I think we've already talked about that in psychology. So for the psychology conversion option with us, as we've talked about, it's okay. So it's accredited by the Psychological Society of Ireland. That's one option for us in terms of career paths. You can look up at research options. You can look up at assistant psychological options, where our students are pursuing their careers in the industries of health promotion. So there are wide range. See, it's not like a clinical psychology where you can, just go ahead. You can always work under somebody's assistantship in the psychology areas for that. That's where these kind of courses lead a career to. I hope that works. Yeah.
Yeah. So any other questions?
I can see there's one question that's come directly to me, that I've applied for diagnostics and precision medicine for 2025 without the IELTS. Will conditional offer be issued? Yes. So if you're meeting the academic entry requirements, then we will issue your conditional offer letter on English language exams. That should not be a problem. There is one more question directly to me. Do you provide Doctor of Pharmacy and integrated postgraduate course for student completing their 12th grade? So not really an integrated course. You first need to come for an undergrad in pharmaceutical sciences. So we have a bachelor's in chemical and pharmaceutical sciences. So after undergrad, then first step. That's a proper 4-year undergrad chemical and pharmaceutical sciences course with us.
Yeah, I think that's is that the same question? Do you offer integrated post-graduation in pharmacy?
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah,
same
I too
question.
forgot the question again.
Oh,
Then can you please describe the course MSc Management and Strategy and its career opportunities?
yeah. So MSc Management Strategy is specifically designed for students from management background. So as the name suggests, it's the strategy kind of a role and careers you're looking at. So if you see the course structure, we do not teach you from the very basics of management. We teach you marketing strategy, operation strategy, strategy formulation, next generation management, technology management. So that's kind of a structure that we look up at. So you're looking at leading management kind of careers in the industries. That's what this case course teaches you. And again, the last semester, you have an option. Either you can go for research, it's your wish, or you can do projects with companies where you get the practical hands of information. It's the practical element that also part of the structure. So that's what broadly the course really design and gives you careers options in.
Yeah, there's a question from another person. So I've applied for MSc and have received the offer letter with a fees of 18,000 euros. I've also accepted accepted the offer, but I didn't get any merit scholarship. So is there any other scholarships that I can apply for a fee reduction?
Well, you can always apply for the external scholarship, but from the university end, we only offer a merit scholarship, and it is not a guaranteed scholarship. If you're eligible for that, you'll receive an automatic email from the university. So if you're a firm offer holder and if you haven't received any update yet, there are high chances you didn't get through it. But if you are conditional offer holders, then it also depends that once you submit the final documents, then we take a final call on merit scholarship.
All right.
Yeah.
Is Duolingo accepted for BSc nursing?
Well, yes, we are still accepting, but again, as I said, if you haven't really prepared or given DET yet, Duolingo yet, then go for the alternative exams. That's like IELTS and PT. The reason is because there are really high chances that that might be removed from the visa listing. So just if you have given it, I mean, that's okay, but you haven't given it, then you have time to prepare for other ones.
Yeah. I studied BVoc in data science, and I'm looking for MSc in business analytics. Is it possible? It's a question
Yes,
from
you
Abhishek.
can. So we don't have business analytics, we have management business. So you can try for that course. Yes.
Yeah, they have management and business, and Abhishek, you can try for that. Yes. Yeah, you can also get in touch with us. We can just see your profile, look at your profile and see what courses you've studied and try to match the right program for you. So please reach out and get in touch with us. So there's another question. I completed a degree in BSc Zoology, and currently I'm working in a data entry field. So can I get a course related to health field from Ashwati Ajit?
I mean, health, like what course in health? I'm not sure what exactly courses you're looking at. We don't really have wide range options in health.
Yeah, maybe I think probably something health informatics related, health
don't
and yeah.
We don't have anything. Yeah, we don't have any specific courses like that. With a zoology background, again, you can apply for the management business course.
Yeah, you can get in touch with us, Ashwati. So let's look at your profile and see what is the best program that is suitable for you. Yeah. Can you describe about MSc Cardiology?
Don't have cardiology.
From Amel.
We don't have MSc Cardiology.
Yeah. There are a few other places where some such courses are there, which for which those from the medical background. Now, if it's a general question, those from the medical background, if you have to practice there, you have to go through the registration process. But through some of these postgraduate programs, you can do some other jobs which does not involve clinical practice. So without the registration. So, but otherwise, if you have to practice as a doctor, you need to have the registration, go through that process. Yeah. Yes. Any other questions? If you have a question, you can unmute and ask, or you can post it as a chat. How does Dublin City University view gaps in a student's academic or professional history?
Well, if it's a justified gap for a year or two, if you're doing something, it needs to be justified. That should be okay. But if you're just sitting idle and you're not doing anything, that's not really, it's not with DCU, it's not really accepted anyway. So it needs to be a justified gap and, not really more than 2 years, I would say.
Yes. And Jasmeen, you were mentioning about the student support center, and also, so maybe can you say briefly about the career fairs or career opportunities that the university provides?
Sorry, I think I missed the most important one. So DCU careers, that's what we're all looking forward at. So we have a very, very strong international career support team. So it's specifically a separate team for international career support. First thing you need to keep in mind that during your orientation, you need to enroll for their services. Okay. Don't feel that I've just landed in that country. I'll take my sweet month, then I'll go look for careers. No, you're just coming for a year. You'll never realize how that year will fly. And it's a very fast track course. So please register for that services so that they let you know about what's happening, the kind of regular updates, what's coming in, where you can probably apply for. The initial thing they'll do is they'll do a pre-screening or a profiling for you that what would be the right fits for you. Then they'll help you with your cover letters. They will help you with your CVs. They'll help you with your mock interviews. The major fair, the first big campus fair happens in the month of October. So September is when you start. October is where you cannot obviously, you can attend the fair, but you can't really apply because, you know, you just started. But go and attend, because next year, October, you have to apply. So you get an idea and get an essence that how does it really work? And then you have a good 1 year to work on that portfolio. So please attend the major ones. And apart from that, every quarter, every faculty conducts their own small mini career fairs. Like business school will have a different career fair in every quarter, engineering and computing will have different. So they have it goes around the year in every quarter, and the major one is in the month of October. One of our other USP is, as a DCU alumni, you can come back and use our career services for 3 years, right? So for 5 years. So for 3 years is when you're studying, plus additional 2 years. So 1 year you're studying, 2 year you get a post-study visa. So you can use the career services. But even after 3 years, if you feel that probably you've got the job, but you need to explore, you need to look for different industries, you can always come back as an alumni and you can attend the career services. That is another USPs. So, you know, that's how it's different. We are differentiated from others. We don't say you goodbye once you're done with your master's. You can always come back to us as an alumni, and you can always use our career services. So one of the strongest department, that's the reason when you talk about the career rankings, you know, our placement record is 97%. Students manage to get a job within 3 to 6 months of the course completion. But the key area is, the key thing to keep in mind is, please register for that services from the very first itself. Please attend the orientation week. You know, don't feel like my class is starting on 10th, I'll land on 9th and 8th and I'll skip it. No, the orientation week is the most important week when you start your journey in overseas. So please do attend that as well.
Yeah, and also just to add to that, so almost all of you are looking for a bright career, and when you go there, ensure that you make use of all the opportunities to network, connect with people.
Right.
So most of the jobs that you get is through the connections. Yes, companies sometimes come to the campus and recruit, but a majority of the jobs, it's through the connection. So I know one student whom we sent last year. There was a career fair for which she was not eligible. Actually, the career fair was for the passing out students. But this particular student happened to be there, interacted with the people who came from the company, interacted, and then when the next opportunity came up, they connected. And this particular student got the job. Yeah, so connect with people, connect people from industry when they come, because they also want people. Industry is looking for people who are proactive, who have good communication skills, who have knowledge, who are willing to learn. So all that, it is through connections, through talking, through networking. That is very, very important. So universities can only arrange a fair, bring in people, but it is up to you to take it. Go interact with people, meet with them, get their business cards, try to connect with them on LinkedIn. All these are very much important. So many of the universities through the career department will tell you to update your LinkedIn profile. So many of our students, they don't do that. So update your LinkedIn profile, connect with as many people in your area as possible, industry people, and connect. And nowadays in this AI era, there are jobs that you can get just by through looking at automatically the AI tools will screen your profile on LinkedIn and with some keywords. So if you have some strengths, so you will automatically get some recommendations, get some job opportunity notifications, etc. So that's very important to update your profile, whatever project that you have done, whatever achievements you have made, if you have presented a paper, all that please upload, please mention in your LinkedIn profile as well. Okay, that's just in passing and in addition to what Jasmeen just mentioned. So there is a question regarding the MSc Operations Management and Supply Chain course. So what are the opportunities, merits, and career opportunities? Again, Jennifer, see all these programs. So there are many students who are studying these programs. There are many opportunities also. So if you can connect, network, do well, so there are definitely opportunities and career paths are available. So, Jasmeen, you would like to say something more?
I think we've pretty much covered that in our careers discussion that, there are plenty of jobs, but as you rightly said, network is the key. And by networking, career fairs, even as university, we offer more than 150 plus clubs and societies, be part of it. Even if you don't like something, do something out of it. Be part of our student ambassadors. Go ahead and talk. There are opportunities. There are opportunities in logistics, supply chain. Every company, they need people in the specific areas as well. So there are pretty opportunities. And 2 years after your master's is pretty sufficient time to look for a full-time working opportunities. None of the very, countries really give that kind of time duration for international students. So it's very strong, reason that why students really opt for Ireland as a destination. So there are opportunities. There are very strong careers in that. But yes, you need to network. You need to get out of your comfortable zone and you need to go ahead and do things is the key there.
Yes, I hope you all know that. So in Ireland, most of these universities, our master's program, it's a 1-year program. And for this level 9 1-year program, you get a 2-year stay back. So that's an attractive prospect that you get 2 years stay back. And during these 2 years, you can explore various options, look for jobs, connect and get jobs. Yeah. Then there are a few other questions. So what are the key subjects covered in MSc Psychology and Wellbeing? I think you can go through the website, look at it, and you can find that out. Then I have graduated BCom in finance and have 3 years of experience in HR. Could you please suggest a program which is best suited for me and have a good placement opportunity? BCom with 3 years of experience in HR.
So, I mean, if you're looking for a general course, then you can go for a management strategy, or since with an experience, you can also go for an HRM course.
Yeah. Okay, so if you want to be a little more generic, you can go for the management strategy, where even HR aspects might also be covered. So instead of specifying in HR, yeah. I am a BCom graduate. My percentage at bachelor's is 58%. Can I get admission to the finance accounting field?
Well, we need minimum 60% for our master's courses. So,
how much bank balance is required for Ireland student visa? Yeah, I think you can get in touch with us. We can, Edu, we can one-to-one, we can discuss. So, we normally say around 10 lakhs you need to have in your account show towards the expenses. But you get part-time jobs there once you go there, and some of your expenses can be covered with the part-time jobs that you get. So please contact us, and we'll be able to, because we need to do a thorough study, understand your financial position in order to help and guide you in these matters. I completed graduation in mechanical engineering. Is it possible to take a program in IT field like computing? This is from Jyotish.
sorry, for our master's in computing, we only accept an undergrad in computer engineering.
Yeah. Okay. I thank you. I completed graduation. Okay, that's
done. Yeah.
yeah. There are Jyotish, there are programs like some analytics and a few other programs which various institutions offer. So you can get in touch with us. We can try to guide you. Is there any other question? So again, let me remind you that at Ad Hoc, we are well versed in handling all the requirements, the needs of the students, and matching that with what is offered by the university. So we have had a lot of experiences in this matchmaking and making the life's success for so many countless number of students. Okay, so the admission process, most of the students, it's first you need to get the offer from the university. That's the first part. And for that, you need to apply. There is a lot of documentation, your reference letters, SOP, and all the other documents as per the requirement of the university has to be submitted. So we can guide you at every step, how free of cost, and how that has to be done. And once you get the offer, we have to do the visa processing. For visa processing also, unlike in some other countries where there is a face-to-face interview, here in the Irish embassy, you don't have a face-to-face interview. You have to submit the required documents to prove that you're a valid, genuine visa applicant. For that, there are a lot of documentation required, which also we are experts in handling that. We have many counselors and experts, documentation experts who handle these things, have been handling it for many students. So reach out to us and we'll definitely help you. And Jasmeen also knows, she has been interacting with us, and we have been sending so many students to DCU, and we have a very good relationship with them. So they too will vouch for ad hoc and what ad hoc does. Right, Jasmeen?
Absolutely, yes. You've actually pretty much covered the essence of ad hoc. So it's just not the journey till the time you get visas, it's beyond that, So, and they are our preferred partners. We have a very strong relationship with them, please be in touch with them. So if they can't answer anything, I can't answer. So if they know anything, it's pretty much there. So they are one of our preferred partners. So please be in touch, and you have our contact details, you have theirs and mine, and we are always there to assist our students. So,
yeah. Is there anything else, and anything else you would like to ask? And I would also like to again mention that we have our office in Dublin 24. So we have our people there in Dublin. Once you land in Dublin also, so our support continues, and our founders, they went there, and that's how this organization was born. Okay, so I don't see any more questions right now. I think Jasmeen explained everything so well that everyone has understood everything. So now I think they don't have any more questions. So shall we, if there is nothing else that you have to speak or ask, shall we wind up? Anyone else from Adopt team, would you like to share something or point out something? Anything else, Jasmeen? Would you like to add anything?
I think we have pretty much discussed everything, and they have our contact details and they have the email ID. So, reach out to us if you have any questions or if you have any queries, and email us. We will be happy to be in touch.
Yeah. And also you can visit our website. I know most of you are already in touch. I understand that with our team. Otherwise, you can visit our website, adhoc.com, and reach out to the branches that are near to you, or reach out to the general mail. You can communicate, and we'll get back to you. So thank you for this wonderful session, for your active participation, your questions. And so that's the session 9. We are going to conclude this session 9, and the next session starts at 11:20. 11:20 to 12:20 is the next session. We have a short break before that. It's 11 now. And the next session is by the representative of DIT, Dundalk Institute of Technology. So we have another session. We have sessions from Dublin Business School, Technological University of Dublin, Setu Southeast Technological University, University of Limerick, and National College of Ireland, still again scheduled for this day. So please participate, ensure that your questions are cleared, doubts are cleared, and wish you all a bright future, bright career in Ireland. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay.